Hello everyone, it's me, Big Gay Steve. How you doing? Before we get started, please like and subscribe and hit that dinner bell so that every time I do a video, you will get backstage passes to one of P. Diddy's adolescent butt naked parties. Okay? And you might want to let your bell bondsman know that you're going to attend this. That's why I always put my root beer in my bell bondsman's uh, information on my koozie. It's a good idea. Look what I have for you today, girl. I have some codfish with homemade mango avocado salsa that I made, and I'm gonna put that on my cooking channel. But anyway, it's a codfish, and then I got me some little asparaguses wrapped in bacon, uh, drizzled with olive oil, tossed in Parmesan cheese and a little seasoning, and then wrapped in bacon and cooked in the oven. And then our beautiful codfish. Look at that, beautiful with the mango avocado salsa on top, girl. Shit. And some little 5-star limes on each side. So how's everybody doing? It's Memorial Day weekend. I think it's because we're supposed to remember something, which I have a hard time. I have like a 5 minute memory, so I don't remember a whole lot of shit. But we're remembering. I think it's this. Is it the soldiers? I think so, bro. So yeah, everybody that has fought and died for you, appreciation, girl. Is that veterans? I don't know, girl. I'm all mixed up. Anyway, I got me some root beer here with a lime. I always drink lime with my root beer. Let me squeeze that in there. So how's everybody doing? Memorial Day weekend. All kidding aside, thanks to all of our veterans and everything for all you've done so that this generation can get on YouTube and act stupid and be clueless. You died so that we could be just out of control. But thank you for that. No, girl, I'm just kidding. But all kidding aside, uh, salute out to our troops and our veterans and our first responders and everything on this Memorial Day. Make sure you treat it like everybody does and don't think about any of those people. Just fire up your barbecue pit and drink a shitload of beer. Okay. Just make sure you have your bell bondsman koozie with you. Okay. So I'm starving, girl. I want to try this cod with my homemade salsa. I hope the cod's done inside. It might be a little gel, 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 gelatic. We'll see. Inside, in the middle. I hope it's done. Let me stab it. Oh, wait. Let me get a thumbnail before I destroy it. Sorry, girl. Give me some 5-star parsley and everything. Isn't that beautiful, girl? Okay. That's a nice little thumbnail. It'll be pretty. Ooh, girl, I want to eat one of these asparaguses. Mmm. 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 Asparagus wrapped in bacon, girl. Mmm. Mm. Oh, so good. Oh, shit. So we went to a party last night. We had so much fun. A good friend of mine, he's been a DJ for years. He set up his DJ equipment. They live in like one of these camper RV park things, but it's right on the water. He set up his DJ equipment, and we went there. And at first, I was like, "This is going to be the most boring party I've ever been to in my life," because everybody there was just sitting there facing him, listening to music, and they were just like, everybody looked like they were trying to fall asleep. But there was this big old lesbian there. It looked like she could bench press a Buick and a Cadillac stacked on top of each other. Girl, she was one of them lesbians where you don't have you see her and you're not you're like you don't have to ask yourself like, is she lesbian? I'm not quite sure, girl. I mean, she's a little bit mad. Girl, you could tell by looking at her. I mean, she looked like she had been in the sun. She looked like she lived outside. Her skin was sunny and freckly, and she had a manly haircut. Even her face, like when you saw it, you were like, "Girl, she couldn't even try to look feminine. If she tried to look feminine, it wouldn't work. I mean, no amount of makeup would have made that look feminine. In any, she looked like she could probably rebuild your transmission and beat the shit out of you, probably within the same 5 minute frame time, and then probably then would want to drink a beer with you and smoke some weed. I don't know, but she was one girl. I was scared. She was intimidating, girl, but she was so sweet, very sweet, and her wife was there, and then the couple of other people that looked like they were about to pass out. Right when we get there, the party hadn't even started, but as everybody started getting drunk, amazingly, everyone got more interesting. So, so the party ended up actually being quite fun. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, we had so much fun. Mm. And then my imaginary husband, he followed me there in his car because he knew, he was like, if I get bored, I want to be able to leave, and I don't want to be stuck there. So I'm just going to follow you. But he ended up staying to the end of the night because everybody there was about 115 years old, except for one 22-year-old girl and a 48-year-old crazy Vietnamese guy that he looked like he would um, bring you a glass of wine and say loving things to you, and then take you behind his camper and then stab you to death. That's what he looked like. Half charming, half terrifying. But um, he had money out the ass, though. He had he had a beautiful RV, and he was telling me about how he bought this ranch, and now he's building a beach house down here and all this shit. And I was like, bitch. I said, girl, what do you do for a living? He said, oh, I'm an engineer, but I have two businesses. Basically, I just work out of my camper. I call people every day and just bitch them out and everything. I was like, well, shit, girl, let me get your phone number. You got a beach house? He's like, yeah. We're best friends now. I changed my whole attitude when he said he had a beach house. So, I'll be calling him probably tomorrow. Uh, but anyway, yeah, we had a really good time. And then we came home, both of us driving home intoxicated, which is a chance for DWIs in one night. I was telling my imaginary husband, I was behind him, and he's like, I'm telling him, please stop weaving. Your car's all over the road. And he's like, I don't think so. I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and I'm not watching the road. I'm watching you. You're everywhere. I'm like, bitch. So it was a contest of who was more fucked up and who would either make it home or get in a deadly crash or get arrested. It was a challenge, girl, but we both got home safely. Um, I think. I haven't walked outside yet to look at our cars. Uh, there might be something missing, like the whole side of it, a wheel, a headlight, something. You ever been that drunk? I've been that drunk many times. When you leave the club, you get home, you don't remember driving home, and then the first thing you do before you have breakfast is like, I need to go outside and look at my car and see if it's still, you know, there. First of all, or if it's heavily damaged. Okay, let's get into the. I want to taste this cod, girl. I want to see if it's done. Girl, you know what? I got a phone call. Oh, it's beautiful. It's perfectly cooked. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be. Oh, it's perfect. It's not undercooked. Girl, I got a phone call that Friday. Let's taste this here. Codfish, drippy all over the table. Mm. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that mango salsa, girl. Hell yeah. Oh, that's good. That's so damn good. Mm. That is better than any mango salsa I've ever had at the stove. So anyway, Friday I get a phone call from an old friend of mine that I'd lost contact with. She used to be. I used to drive an 18-wheeler for this company from Joplin, Missouri, and she was sometimes my dispatcher. She would give me like loads and stuff. And then when I would come into Joplin to the terminal, she knew I'd been out on the road and didn't have anywhere to go or nothing to do. So she would be like, "Hey, you want to go out to eat?" So she would take me out to eat. It was so sweet. Take me to restaurants and stuff. So that was a nice little break from the road and the behind the dumpster at the truck stop, uh, where I usually would hook up with. Anyway, girl, uh, she was very sweet. Her name was Viva. What a cool name! Isn't that cool name, Viva? But she she calls me. Well, she sends me a text first, and she says, "Hey, uh, Steve, is this your number still?" And so I didn't have her name attached to her number anymore. So I was like, um, "Who is this?" And I had a feeling it was her because the area code was 417, and I know that's Joplin, Missouri. So I was like, "Who is this?" And she goes, "It's Viva." And I'm like, "Hey, girl." So I called her and everything. We had a nice little talk, but I couldn't believe what she did. Let me tell you first. She she she's like, "You don't have my name on your phone anymore." And I gave her the old the story that we all give everybody that we probably deleted out of our phone. I was like, "Oh, girl, I lost my phone. I had one get stolen. I lost one. I've had like 5 phones since then." And she wasn't stupid. She's like, "Oh, that's funny because every time I get a new phone, uh, they just download my shit from the iCloud or whatever, and I get all my contents." Well, whatever, girl. I tried to play it off. It didn't work, but no, I don't remember deleting her number. It, I don't think I did. It just wasn't there. Okay, I don't know what happened. I wouldn't have deleted it. I know I wouldn't have done that. Allegedly. But anyway, I couldn't believe she did this. She worked for CFI, Contract Freighters, the trucking company, for 22 years, and she retired. Okay, and instead of staying, I can't talk today. Instead of staying in tornado ravaged Joplin, Missouri, which it is, it's still fucked up from that tornado they had years ago. She fucking moved to Alaska and retired in Alaska. Well, kind of. I think she works for Walmart on the side. But girl, I was like, how adventurous is that? That is beautiful. I mean, to think, and she's living in where in Alaska? It's catchy, catchy, catchy phrase. Catch, catch me if you can. Catch a can, catch a can. I don't know. Catch me if you can, or catch a can. I think that's yeah. I think I've been there actually, but it's beautiful. But she moved to Ketchikan and just fucking just left. I mean, lived her whole life in Joplin and then moves up there. Isn't that crazy, girl? That is so adventurous. I hope someday that I will do something like that. So, if y'all are out there and you're stuck in a shithole place like Joplin, Missouri, and you want to just revive, revive, revive your life, girl, just go for it, because that just proves to me that I mean she was the last person I would expect to just uproot herself and do something like that. She just seemed like she was content where she was. But yes, if you want to revive your life, and so in honor of her, I'm eating some not salmon but cod. I think this is from Alaska. I think so. So this was for you, Viva. I love you, girl. I promise we're gonna stay in touch if I don't lose my phone again, or it gets stolen again. Uh, but I love her. She's the sweetest person in the world. Oh, this fly. Okay, let's eat some more fish. Hell yeah, girl. Mm. Mm. So my imaginary husband and I were discussing the crazy Vietnamese guy this morning at breakfast, and he's like, he's very nice. He's got all this money. I wonder why he didn't. He never mentioned a wife or a girlfriend. He doesn't have anybody in his life. He told me he was building his house by himself, and he don't have anybody to help him. And my imaginary husband's like, I wonder why he doesn't have a girl in his life. And I'm like, well, because he looks crazy, and he looks like he works on a shrimp boat, even though he's got all that money. He looks like he just stepped off of a shrimp boat with Forrest Gump and Bubba, like shrimp, shrimp everywhere, shrimp gumbo, shrimp etouffee, shrimp po' boy sandwich, grilled shrimp, fried shrimp, blackened shrimp. He looked like he would just go off and talk about shrimp for an hour, bro. That's probably part of it, but my hypothesis, hy, 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 hippopotam, uh, hypothesis, my thoughts are he was hanging out with us last night, and we're all old, crippled white people, and he seemed very happy with us. So I told my imaginary husband, I said, I think he's happier. I think he likes white people, and he doesn't have a wife because he doesn't like Asians, and they're white women aren't going to usually go for an Asian that looks like he works on a shrimp boat. Um, so what he needs to do is get a haircut, cut off that crazy beard that looks like it's about to attack his face, and take a shower and get rid of that. He's got like this old beat up truck he was driving, but then he had a brand new truck sitting there that he said, I never drive the brand new truck because I don't want to put miles on it. And I was like, um, okay, that's probably why. If he rolled up to the redneck club in the new truck and then got a makeover, he might hook him a white chick. I don't know. That's my cirrhosis. That's my theology theory is that he probably has a hots for white women, and not only I don't just surmise. I don't come to that conclusion just from that. It's that he's 48 and everybody there was crusty and old, except there was one 22-year-old hot white girl there, and he was all up on her girl like a mosquito. He just looked like he wanted to suck. He just looked like he wanted to suck her blood out and eat her. And so that's what I mean, that's just my opinion. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But I like to analyze people. Um, and the finally, towards the end of the party, we were going good, but then the big uh, lesbian chick that looked like she could weld uh, a ship together. Maybe she could have fixed the Titanic. If she'd have been on board the Titanic, it probably wouldn't have sank because she'd have probably been sitting there smoking some weed like she was doing last night. She was smoking weed in front of everybody. She didn't care, and nobody said anything because we were terrified of her because she looked like she would whoop your ass and rebuild your like I said. Um, and then I lost my train of thought. But anyway, girl, yeah, if she was on the Titanic, she probably would have been sitting. She probably would have been in the engine room rebuilding one of the engines as they were out at sea, and then somebody would have said, "Hey, uh, whatever her name was, Tammy, there's a big fucking hole in the front of the ship," and she'd have been like, "Shit, fuck this." She'd have threw her wrenches down, probably smoked a joint on the way up to the top deck, and then probably would have melted the iceberg with just her eyes. She had this look when she would look at you. It looked like flames were shooting out of her face. It's probably all the heat that her body's absorbed from the sun because she had that sun freckly wrinkled girl. Poor thing. But anyway, and then I guarantee you, girl, she'd have went down there and probably just fucking started welding that shit with the water flowing. She'd have fixed the Titanic. It's a shame uh, the Titanic didn't have a big masculine lesbian like Tammy on there. They might have survived. See, they shouldn't have been so homophobic. That's why they all died. All right, let's eat some more. Steve, you got an imaginary husband. No, imaginary brain. Yeah, girl, I'm just telling you. That's what would happen. Mm. Mm. Okay, let's do some more asparagus with the bacon on it, girl. Mm. 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 Oh, it's wonderful. I love it, girl. Mm. 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 Ah. Ooh. Get some more of this codfish. Mm. Ah. With the mango salsa, girl. This cod's expensive, though. Shit. $16 a pound at the grocery store. Mm. But it's worth it. It's delicious. I just put salt and pepper on it and grilled it on each side in a pan with some butter and olive oil. And I just stuck it in the oven and baked it at 425 for about 7 minutes. Shit. Came out perfect, honey. All right, last bite here, and I'm gonna let you go. Okay, I know y'all got shit to do. I hope y'all have a wonderful mimosa. After your mimosa, enjoy your mama say mama sama makusa. Memorial Day weekend. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Make sure you remember everybody that's sacrificed everything so that we can act stupid nowadays, like we do. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next mukbang. Give me a kiss. Other side. Okay. All right, girl. I'm gonna go lay on the couch now, watch a good movie, snuggle with my puppies, and fall asleep, and fart, and then get up every 5 minutes, probably to pee because of this root beer. Steve, you didn't even drink none. Hold on. This root beer goes right through me, girl. But I also get up every 5 minutes to eat. But that's the kind of day I want. That's what I want to remember. That's my membrane, holiday, girl. Oh, and it's a paid holiday too. Tomorrow I'm off. I get paid to be off. I love that. Maybe I'll go see the UPS man. Does he work tomorrow? No, he's off tomorrow, girl. Perfect. I'll go to his house, on the door, have me a big old slab of ribs, because you know black men love ribs, girl. Shit. I'll have some to memorize next year. Shit. All right. That's 24 minutes. That's too long. I love you. Give me another kid. I need two. All right. See you on the next video, girl. Please like and subscribe and share me out. Ooh, girl, what is that? Bye. Come on, clicker.